alone, which means you can't kill anybody, Estinio. Driving out of the state when all of a sudden your car dies. You shouldn't have been driving anyway. You realize your car died, and so did everyone else's. Nobody's phones are working. You have the sinking feeling that an electromagnetic pulse went off.
I was just going to say EMP.
There you go. You are surrounded by strangers from all walks of life. Everyone has very limited resources. Would you join forces or disappear on your own? What would be your main...
take everything they have.
You're in California. What are you going to kill everybody with? A tire iron? Butter?
Harsh language.
Harsh language?
That's Canada.
Polite language? What would be your main goal?
My main goal would be finding like a pre-1970s vehicle.
Yeah, I know. Just listen for the one that's still running.
Yeah, and then kill the person driving it.
Yeah. I don't know. You could just... Nah, never mind. Anyway.
Oh, well.
But see, I think in Estinio's situation, if he tried to do that, there's like a 99.99% chance that the car is locked around other Priuses that can't move on whatever the hell that road is, that freeway that's always perma-locked in California. What's that like freeway that nobody gets to drive on for 40 hours a day? Yeah, 101.
Well, it's not like where we're at, but yeah, it's...
Well, not really.
Well, it depends on what time of day.
No.
From 1 a.m. to 1 a.m.?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I think Estinio would have a different situation than Bob, because Estinio would, like... If he tried to get that car, it wouldn't matter, because... well, the Priuses would have it blocked in.
Yeah.
So Estinio, you'd mass murder everyone and take their stuff?
No, I would... I'd find out which ones are the absolute smartest, and I'd do that by asking them very special questions from a game show the night before, and then I would only take them. And then we would start our own civilization.
But if they're smart, why would they follow you? You'd have to convince them somehow to...
I tell them I have cookies and food. And I mean, who doesn't want food and cookies?
I don't know, that actually sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell them I have insulin.
Oh, yeah! Okay. So, I sort of get it. So, Bob, what did you say that you'd...
Well...
You got a kind of a different situation where you're at. Does anyone even have a car like that where you're at?
What, a fully electronic car that wouldn't run...
No, a fully non-electronic car. Oh, they do?
Loads of people, yeah, we have cars.
I thought those were outlawed.
No, only in Europe.
Oh, in the rest of Europe?
In the rest of Europe, where they kick out too much pollution.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were still allowed to... Okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That. Okay. You guys would be fine then. The rest of Europe would be screwed. Okay. So you'd be fine. Zato, what about you?
I kind of wasn't really paying attention, so I'll sit this one out.
Well, you're in Texas, so you'd be fine. It's basically if there was an EMP, and you were on, like, the freeway when the EMP happened, with all the other people.
Okay, and what, somebody has a running car still?
No, it's just, what would you do? Would you try to get away, or try to talk to everybody, and work out some kind of plan, or something?
But that's all that's going on, though. It's not like a nuclear...
No, it's an all you know is that cell phones don't work, cars don't work. Like an EMP.
Maybe everyone's car battery just sucks.
And cell phone battery?
And cell phone battery. Yeah, hey, maybe someone just like knocked out the Verizon.
I got a feeling it'd be a lot of. It would be more people getting out and kind of asking each other what the hell's going on.
Yep.
Like running away from a. Because there's nothing. If you don't know what's happening, there's nowhere to run from because you could be running towards it. Like there's none of that going on.
Yeah. And it's hard. And it's hard to know if there wasn't a giant nuclear cloud coming from some place or the other. It's hard to know which direction to go to get away from it.
It's not like you're gonna. If that's what's happening, you're not gonna outrun it anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
That's a nope.
Just remember to zigzag.
We're all gonna die. Okay.
No, you just duck and cover, right?
Yep.
And the lava will go over you.
That's what they say.
That's what the government says, so go with it.
Yeah. Bend over.
And they wouldn't lie to you.
Kiss your ass goodbye. Just get the
I don't think it would. I don't think it would just be boom. Everybody's like at each other's throats because.
No, I don't think so either.
The lights are off, kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Hey, kindergarten,
That's true.
That's what I learned. That's all I learned.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, it depends, okay? Now, if it was on, like, a hot summer day and everybody already wanted to kill each other...
Yeah.
Because they've already been on the freeway for an hour, and then everybody's cars... and then everybody's car died... That might be that might be grounds for an ass kickery. But yeah, I guess on a normal day, if it wasn't deadlock, like how I-5 gets around Tacoma, where it's like a 2-hour deadlock, just surely because everyone's trying to get home at the same time.
Well, no, like I could see people get into arguments and whatnot, but I don't think it would just be a breakdown of...
Yeah, it wouldn't.
All society, kind of, like, I don't see that. Unless we're all trying to, on the highway because we're leaving from somewhere or something because of that. I could see people, like, still freaking out and there being little spats all over the place, but not like everybody for themselves and that kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of people wouldn't want to leave their car. So.
I mean, yeah, and it'd be hard to say what even happened either. Like, okay, everybody's car died, this and that. It's like, I don't know if I myself have never experienced an EMP. I don't know if anybody really has, but how would you even recognize it, really?
Every car dies, your cell phone
died.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. That's what I mean. Like,
well, it's like an instant drain, except your cell phone won't even turn on. It's like the battery's dead, but...
Well, that's what I mean. It's like everybody would be getting out and kind of like, what the hell?
Everyone would be asking each other.
You would have all your own experience, yeah. At the first, you'd be like, what the hell's going on? My car won't start. Or my car won't turn off. Oh, my phone's dead. And then everybody would kind of be going through that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't just be like, oh, EMP. Like,
damn it. I'm ready.
Now, are you only saying that because in movies they're always oblivious to the one thing that they've never experienced? Like, it's zombies. No, don't say the Z word.
No,
there's no
I'm
such
not saying
thing.
like that. No.
Oh, okay.
It's the power drain cloud. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying...
The cloud went down.
I mean, it'd be like being in your house and the lights going out. You're not going to automatically go, yep, EMP. Like, you'd have to put things together before you're starting to think that's what, unless, I mean...
The sad thing is that's what happened with the Super Bowl thing, that stupid commercial. Everybody just thought, the Super Bowl must be getting scrambled. They didn't think that, we're being simultaneously attacked all over the country, which...
Yeah, that's what I mean, because, like, if you still have that, everything's still together just because that happened. It's not an automatic, worst thing kind of thing. It's more of a...
Yeah.
You discover that's going on.
Yeah. So, okay. So, I've actually thought about this one a lot, and the reason why is not because I'm a spaz, is because over here where I'm at, we've got tons of bridges between everywhere we need to go. In fact, I know California had the same problem during that humongous San Francisco earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I wasn't alive for, or if I was, I wasn't paying attention.
Thankfully, you weren't alive for that. So, even though that wasn't like a giant EMP, I'm fine. Even though that wasn't an EMP, everyone's cars might as well have been dead. So...
spam capping on that door.
What the hell?
Oh, I can't believe he got me!
Fuck off.
He must have had a healer, because he just gained almost all his life back.
Oh, well, the Guardian?
No, I was fighting a gunslinger. Firstlinger. Oh. But, what I would do, because actually we had this planned out with security, as a matter of fact, at my job, because not only did we have bridges, but we were on an island with only one way off that, too. And so... Two. Also.
Two.
So, we were trying to figure out how we would get everybody off the island if something like that happened, and the closest thing we could really figure is you try to figure out where everybody needs to go, and then see if you can pack people together in groups. And so I think what I would try to do is I would find all the people that could pull their head out of their ass sooner rather than later. And I would say, okay, who needs to go north? Like, it doesn't matter how north you need to go, just who needs to go north. Oh, the north people this way. All the south people.
Point them south. Gotcha.
Well, I would have them all stand in, like... What?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I was making a joke anyway.
And then all the east people would need to go... Actually, the east people would also need to go south and then east, and then the west people would need to go south and then east, and then the north people would all go north. That way that everybody was in their logical group and they could travel in pairs, because with our situation, everybody already knows each other and knows where each other needs to live, where each other lives, basically, so they could get each other across the bridge and through the next big city that you'd have to go through. So, yeah, that's that's what I would do. And then everyone would grab their backpack that they keep in their car and go. Getting off the bridge would be the first hard, or getting over the bridge is the first hard part. And I think in, like, San Francisco, like, there was a lot of people that didn't even make it. Because I can't remember if they shut the bridges down or something. I have to go remember, but if they shut the...
I want to say they do ever since that one earthquake happened, in which the bridge, the double-deck bridge, the triple-deck bridge collapsed on itself. Yeah, I think they might have. Because, I mean, they do it here. Like, they shut down our parts of the highway that lead to an overpass when the weather gets, like, icy. They'll do that just to better safe than sorry kind of thing.
Yep. So, so if we can't get over the first bridge, there's a backup bridge. But, man, it would take almost the entire day to walk to the next bridge down. But that's how I would do it. Just clump everybody up in the direction they need to go. And then probably assign a leader for everyone to make sure everybody got home okay. And then it'd be like R2-D2 and C-3PO walking everybody around. I said we should have went that way. We should have went this way. And people can go that way if they want, but I say numbers is the way to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'll always have those people that want to fight it.
Yeah.
Fight against it just to fight against it.
I'm like, fine. Kiss my ass.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Hoo-ha.
I mean, you'll always have those people. Hey, you don't want to go into that house. It's on fire. Who are you to tell me what to do? And they'll go into the house, like, just in spite. It's like, okay.
That was called reverse psychology. I want you to go in there. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right.
Stunned.
So, good answer. Sounds like everyone except for Steno is well prepared for that one.
I don't know. I like my answer.
I don't think you could convince anybody.
No, because you make it sound like you're really smart by asking a whole bunch of questions from last night's game show.
I know.
And they're like, because then that makes it something that they want to win. They want to win, and that's it's a psychology thing. You pull your psychology out of your.
That is funny.
Never mind.
You'd be like, whoever gets us home the fastest and comes up with the best idea gets a gold star. Ooh. Yes.
No,
Get
you say
brand new Prius.
Brand new Prius. You can choose anyone you want.
Anyone from this road. Help yourself. Keys are in the ignition.
You had Immortal right as match ended.
I did?
No, not you.
No, you? Me? Who?
No, the Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut.
Damn.
I beat you on damage. I beat you on damage.
I have like 2 pieces.
I have 2 pieces.
And I'm a merc. I am an arsenal merc. You're a dot sork.